Hey friends, my name is Dale. I'm a flight instructor, and here today I'm to talk to you about wake turbulence. Now, an important criticism that I've heard from previous videos of mine is to keep them short and to just have what you needed for the test, and so I will strive to do that. But then please allow me afterwards to continue with bringing this beyond just the level of rote memorization. So let's see how that works. Let me know. Today, we're talking about wake turbulence. Ooh, look, I did some drawings. So let's say this is your control tower and runway, and here is the big, huge CRJ 200. You can tell the CRJ 200 how cute it is. Anyway, typically, if an airliner is doing their job, they will do a 3-degree glide slope onto the PAPI or VASI down at 1,000 feet. So it'll come down here, and then when it takes off, it'll rotate. Now, what's important for you to know is that the airplane's wake, like a boat's wake, spreads out and down. So as the plane makes this path, it creates little tornadoes like this off of its wings that come out and down. It takes 3 minutes to dissipate. So what that means for you is if you're coming in to land at a control tower or behind a jet, you want to come in higher than the jet's glide path. And if you're taking off, you want to rotate before it and then get out of the way. You can certainly ask the tower for an early turnoff or left of center or right of center to avoid the wake. Now, things to know is after the big old jet or helicopter takes off, again, the wing tip vortices go out to the side and down. But if you have a wind coming in from one side or the other, it'll push that vortice all the way down the center line or over, depends on the wind. And then the other one will go quite a ways. So if you have wind coming in from the left, you can take off and then hang a little left, or come in, land a little left. Now, when you're landing on your check ride, you want to always land on the center line and land up with the center line. But if you purposefully land left of center line and the examiner asks you why, for safety, I was saying left to center for wake avoidance, upwind. So if you ever do anything wrong, it's always for the sake of safety. Now, again, vortices, they come up and swirl all the way down. And here is your wing. See, it says wing. And you have your low pressure, ooh, that was an L, and high pressure. And the high pressure air underneath the wing gets so crowded that it wants to come on up and hang out with the low pressure area. So your air will come up and over the outside of the wing. And the forward motion of that wing going through the air means it creates little tornadoes. So that's how you end up with wing vortices, wake turbulence, all that. Now, also, wings will have winglets that'll either go up or go down. My Cessna goes down. 737 Maxes have 2, and 737 NGs have the double scimitar, so you'll have one that goes up and a little one that goes down. So what those do is they basically create little gates, so this air that wants to come around either hits the lower or the upper winglet and stops that transfer and reduces the vortices and the drag associated with that. So there's my best effort at a short and sweet video. Let me know how it goes. If you have any further questions, let me know and I will address them as quick as I can. Otherwise, talk to you later.